Hi, my name is Wayne and welcome to my channel. Those of you who have been watching me for a while noticed that there was a gap in my channel creation, and that gap is basically life happening. But it's time to get back on a horse and do more videos that could be helpful. And I really appreciate the comments, both good and bad, that are directed toward my way. And the whole purpose, the whole idea of this channel is to help people understand more about their car. And you'd be surprised the statistics, the numbers that I look at, and the comments that I get. Some of the videos that I've made in the past I wouldn't give a second thought to, and those are some of my biggest channel, the views and the comments and stuff like that. So I'm going to continue to push on and continue to do more videos. I appreciate all the comments that I've gotten so far, and more to come. But I just wanted to say thank you to all my subscribers, and back to our scheduled programming. Let me change the camera view and let's get started. And today I'm going to talk about the safety features of the W222 or 2018 Mercedes-Benz S560. The same feature on the W222 Mercedes-Benz 2016 S550. Both cars are similar. Any of the W222 series, one of the reasons why I purchased the car, because of the safety features built in, but I'm going to focus more on my personal driving preferences, what I set in the car. I'm going to go through some of the features and just let you know why I picked that feature. So what we're going to do, we're going to go into the menu system. You can easily come down here. You can either hit the back button to come out of this, or you can hit the home button, which is there. So you can go ahead, hit the home button, and the screen is going to change. And what we're going to do, we're going to scroll over to the right by turning this way, and we're going to go over to the vehicle, and we're going to go ahead and push down. Now we're going to go up to the dynamic select. This is basically the drive settings, how you want it. It's equivalent to when you put the car in drive, you're going to see the drive settings or the dynamic settings. So right now my car is set on comfort. I want comfort everything. If you notice on the left, this is the summary of what I have: comfort for the engine, comfort for the struts, comfort for the steering wheel, and the ESP basically stands for the electronic stability program. And what that basically does, it monitors and improves driving stability and traction in the following situation: when the road is slippery or when it's wet, when braking, strong side winds and stuff like that. So it basically helps you in terms of control of the car. So if you notice individual settings, if you go into drive, if I push down, right now it's set to comfort. If you come back out of it by hitting this, go down to suspension, that's also set for comfort. Come out and go down to steering, that's also set for comfort. If you like the BMW feel, you go down to sport, but I like mine in comfort. And the last thing is the ESP, which I spoke about earlier, which is the electronic stability program, and that's also set for comfort. Let's come out of that, and we'll come out of this again. We're going to go to assistant, and there is the assistant electronic stability program, and that's turned on. And you notice when it's turned off, you see the little diagram of the car is sliding. So we're going to come out of that. Traffic sign as well as the signs on the highway. For me, I like to know the particular speed of that highway, even the road. In New York, you do have different speed zones, and it's good if the car can tell you what that speed zone for that road that you're on. Go into that, push down, and of course you want it to not only show you but make a little beep. I like the beep that come along with it. And you notice the picture, the camera is actually focusing on the sign that's on the road, whether the highway or the service road. Let's come out of that, go into camera, maneuver assist, set 1 in tone, 1 early. You can even set the pitch. I don't particularly pay too much attention to that. And let's come out of that and go down to active brake assist. This is very useful, especially if your on the highway, and let's say you're driving behind a car, and the car all of a sudden puts its brakes on. This car, what it will do, it will beep, 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 and it'll warn you of what's going on. Let's go back in it. All right, so you want it to warn you early, not medium, not late, especially if you're doing highway speed. It does the same thing on cruise control. If the car's in cruise control and the car in front of you brakes, this car will also brake and adapt the speed of the car in front of it. If you don't have the cruise control on and you're just driving regular highway speed, the car in front of you puts on the brake. If you're driving too fast or too close, the car will go beep, 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 and basically wake you up from whatever you're doing, or to show you, pay attention. Speed adjust, this is for the, as I said before, the cruise control, so it basically adapts the speed road. Also for the cruise control, we can go ahead and turn that on, and now we have the cruise control setting. And now we want to set the distance, and the distance here, if you can see, you see the bar? That means really close, 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 close. If you want to play safe and you're driving fast, you probably want to leave it where it's there. Not too long, but there. This is okay, but I would feel a lot better if you're going really fast, setting the distance. And what that does is when the car in front of you slows down and it matches the distance that you set for the car, this car will automatically slow down as well. So that's a good safety feature to have. The white lines that you see, that's coming right there. The car is on cruise control, but also will stay in between the white lines. So that's also a good feature to have. I've used that times. The only time when you don't use it is when it's raining or snowing. Attention assist. This is basically if you're driving long periods of time, couple of hours. The car is going to remind you, hey, take a coffee break, pull over, relax. So this is basically attention assist. You can set it as sensitive or standard. Let's go back down. Attention assist, active lane assist. What this basically does is if you do not signal, if you don't put on your signal here or there, what happens is if you cross the white line without signaling, what's going to happen is the steering wheel is going to vibrate. So the car doesn't know if you're drunk, if you're sleeping. It's going to vibrate, say, hey, pay attention. So we want to leave that as adaptive. Now, what normally happens when you do not signal when you're switching lanes, what's going to happen is the car is going to automatically put on its brake. So basically when the car put on the brake, it can be interrupted at any time if you steer slightly in the opposite direction. So if you cross in the left lane, let's say you cross in the left lane and all of a sudden you see the car is put on its brake, what you can do, you can steer away from this and steer back into the middle of the lines, so that the car doesn't put on the brake and hey, what's going on? So for the adaptive or the standard, in both the standard and adaptive setting, no warning vibration occurs in the following situation. You have switched on the turn signal. A driver safety feature intervenes, such as ABS, BAS, ESP. In the adaptive setting, there will also be no warning vibration in the following situation. The vehicle is accelerated or brake considerably. You steer actively, swerve to avoid any obstacle or change lane quickly. Like I was saying before, you can cut the corner on a sharp bend. So you can basically experiment between adaptive and standard. Let's come out of that. The lane changing assist is when you signal and you don't signal properly, the car is gonna, like I said, it's gonna vibrate. And on your dashboard, you're gonna see something in red, which is over here. It's gonna show you a picture. It's gonna show you where it's hitting the brake. So you can basically set the sensitivity of it with the adaptive or the standard. So you want to check that. Active blind spot assist means that if you look closely at the mirror, you see a triangle on the bottom left. Basically what that does is turn red if there's a car right next to you, and so that's your blind spot. And you notice I used to drive trucks. I have a CDL, commercial driver license, the blind spot mirror, so that also helps me as well. Sometimes I don't fully 100% trust the triangle because, you know, sensors in your car fail, so you want to have a backup. So for the right mirror, you don't have to do that, but that's basically what I have. So that's set. All right, so another setting that I would put on for safety reason is the automatic headlight. So basically what you do, you push this in, and then the bottom right, you're gonna see the letter A, which means for automatic. So when it's really pitch black or really dark, the car will automatically put on the high beam, and then when it's no longer that dark, it will switch back to normal beam. If there's another car coming, it will switch to a normal beam, so it's completely automatic. So that's one of the features I use. The only thing you have to take notice, if you ever flash someone, like give them the flashing light that pushes back, push your thumb back, then that automatic stuff comes off. So if I was to come here and flash someone like that, then the A automatic comes off. In order to re-enable it, you gotta push this back forward. So we're gonna push it forward like that, the A comes back. Hopefully this helps. Like, subscribe, and share, and I'll talk to you soon.